Official.streetsmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smart Audio. Or fuck with us. Official.streetsmarks on SoundCloud. Street Smart fan page on Facebook. Street_Smarks on Twitter. Official.streetsmarks on IG. ECW Memories with the Goofs. And that's it.
Nice save with the IG there.
Courtesy of PWInsider.com.
Oh, my boy on WrestleMania, Neck Beasy, this nice gum.
Neck beard. This nice gum.
Happy WrestleMania Sunday, Neck Beasy.
This week in wrestling history as we see fit. April 2nd, 1989, WCW held their Clash of the Champions 6 event at the New Orleans Superdome in Louisiana, site of today's WrestleMania.
Oh, I had no idea the Superdome was such a wrestling hotspot.
Oh yeah, that's where Bill Watts used to hold his big shows back in the Mid-South days.
Oh, shit.
Broadcasted on TBS in competition to WrestleMania 5.
Stupid.
Eschewing the majority of the results because the United States Tag Team Champions Eddie Gilbert and Rick Steiner defeated Dan Spivey and Kevin Sullivan when Gilbert pinned Sullivan with a cradle after hitting him with Missy Hyatt's purse.
You damn right they won.
Also, WrestleMania 5 was today, or that day.
The Mega Powers exploded.
Okay, I was going to ask you in the Street Smart Trivia what was the main event, but obviously...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because Macho Man, he tended to be a little jealous. He had the wrong idea about him and Hulk Hogan's relationship with Miss Elizabeth, and unfortunately... when you're a jealous bastard, you end up getting your ass kicked 9 times out of 10, and that's what happened to Macho Man when Hulk Hogan dropped that leg on his ass.
Street Smart Trivia Champion, hot stuff. WrestleMania 5 location was as follows.
It was held in the Donald Trump establishment in New Jersey.
That is correct.
Atlantic City, to be specific.
April 3rd, WrestleMania 21 from the Staples Center in California. First Money in the Bank ladder match. Any thoughts and memories of WrestleMania 21?
Man, I think that was WrestleMania 21. What year would that have been?
2005.
2005. Yeah, I had matter of fact, I didn't watch that WrestleMania live. I had just gotten married, and I was getting ready. I was preparing to move to Florida, actually.
Oh shit! I didn't know. She was from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, met her at the college I went to on Broadway.
No doubt. April 4th, WrestleMania 9 from Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada. The first outside WrestleMania.
Yeah. It was a toga party.
Any thoughts and memories of that WrestleMania?
Yeah, that's the one where Hulk Hogan had the black eye and they had that weird title change with Yokozuna. I knew at the time when I was a youngster it didn't make sense, you know what I'm saying? And I was a Hulk Hogan fan. I'm like, how's that possible? But I remember that. I remember how stupid Elegante looked in his muscle suit going against The Undertaker. Looked very retarded. And, that's the only thing that jumps. Oh, and it was the debut of Jim Ross, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true.
Yeah.
Same day, 1998, Rob Van Dam defeats Bam Bam Bigelow for the ECW World Television title in Buffalo, New York, beginning the longest ECW title reign of any kind ever at 1 year and 11 months.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Stay tuned.
They didn't do it. So apparently ECW did a lot of hot shotting with their belts, huh?
Not by 98. Not once Rob Van Dam came in and he was the big match babyface with the workhorse title. Nah. April 5th, WrestleMania 8. Location. Hot stuff.
Oh, if you would have asked me this question yesterday, I probably wouldn't have known for sure. But because I watched WrestleMania 8 this morning, I know it was in the Hoosier Dome in Indiana.
Give me the main event.
Main event was a double main event.
Okay.
In the not real main event, but lightweight called the main event, was Ric Flair versus Macho Man. And then in the real main event was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice.
Absolutely correct.
You're damn right.
April 6, 1979.
Oh, shit.
Dory Funk Jr.
Oh, I should have known.
and Terry Funk defeats the Invaders 1 and 2 for the WWC World Tag Team title in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh, so they beat some losers overseas. Makes sense.
Invader 1 is the person who allegedly killed Bruiser Brody.
You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say why didn't he add Terry Funk to that list, because that would just be a terrible thing to say. So I am not going to say why didn't he kill Terry Funk after he killed Bruiser Brody. Get 2 wrestlers on his belt. So
The same day, 2014, WrestleMania 30 emanates from the New Orleans Superdome.
ooh-wee. Not to be confused with the Silverdome, as Hulk Hogan did.
Any thoughts and memories of WrestleMania 30? Also known as Yeselmania.
Also to know when the streak died.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Oh man,
That was a shitty match too. Oh.
It was a shitty match, and that's what led to the mystique of Brock getting that win too.
And the bad part about it was they had John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, and they could have easily did John Cena versus Undertaker
Right there
at
and there.
WrestleMania 30, and it probably would have been a better match.
Oh, it would have been a much probably would have been a more accepted response if with Cena winning as opposed to Brock.
I agree. I concur. April 7th, WrestleMania 2. From 3 places, New York, Chicago, and LA. We're only going to talk about the LA results. Ricky Steamboat pinned Hercules Hernandez with a flying body press. Adorable Adrian Adonis pinned Uncle Elmer with a splash in probably the worst WrestleMania match of all time. Terry and Dory Funk.
They were at WrestleMania 2?
Defeated the team of Chico Santana and the Junkyard Dog.
What the fuck?
Terry Funk. This is nice. Terry Funk was awesome here, getting body slammed through a table years before Todd Gordon came up with the initials ECW. Terry cracks JYD with Jimmy Hart's megaphone for the pin. WWF champion Hulk Hogan escaped a steel cage match to defeat King Kong Bundy, then took liberties in the cage with Bundy's manager, the late great Bobby the Brain Heenan. This was the debut of the reinforced blue steel cage that the promotion continued to use all the way up until the Attitude Era came about. Bundy had destroyed Hogan in a tremendous angle on Saturday Night Live's main event, injuring his ribs in the process. Your thoughts and views and memories of WrestleMania 2.
Well, first of all, I just shout out to my brain for doing a great job of blotting out Terry Funk and Dory Funk participating in this WrestleMania. Because, oh man, it must have been such a traumatic experience psychologically. Anyway, I didn't know that was the debut of the Blue Cage and shit. I kind of missed the Blue Cage.
Actually, I think the Blue Cage was the best cage. Honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's funny because Impact used a red cage.
Like the blue one?
Yeah, and it was completely red, and people hated it. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny how WWF used this blue cage for years, and we fondly remember the blue steel cage matches. They were great, usually great matches. And then TNA tries to do a red cage, opposite color, but it's so off-putting. You know what I'm saying? Something about WrestleMania 2. Held in 3 different venues. It was held in Madison Square Garden, held at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, and also held at LA's Sport Auditorium for the Olympics. So there you go.
Very nice. Very nice.
April 8th.
But stupid idea. Never do it again.
Never, ever do that shit again. That was logistical nightmare. And this is coming from somebody with an impending degree in operations and supply chain management.
Oh, shoot. Okay, Mr. Operations Supply Chain Manager, man. Shit, go ahead with your bad self.
And today, finally, April 8th, 1981, Dory Funk Jr. Wins his second NWA Florida heavyweight title in Tampa from Barry Windham.
I thought he was going to say Methuselah. But I guess so. It must have been a real young Barry Windham in 1981.
Same day, 1995, Eddie Guerrero defeats Too Cold Scorpio in Philly for the ECW television title, ending Scorpio's second reign.
Too Cold Hollywood is not going to like that.
Shout out Earth 37. And also, same day, 2014, ending on a sad note, the Ultimate Warrior passed away.
Oh, man.
Did you ever get to see his last speech on Raw?
Shit, I saw it live.
It sounded like a fucking eulogy.
It did.
And I always thought that the Ultimate Warrior, and this is really the first time I've thought that wrestling had, I forgot that, you know what I'm saying? Because like it just that promo, and he died like literally days later, if not a day later.
Yeah, the next day.
And then all of a sudden, the WWE network is doing like dumb numbers initially. You know what I'm saying? It just screamed, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube that shit. And on that note, in a few.
Called a cliffhanger and a tease.
In a few, just for you, the Extreme Retro Review. Peace.
Peace.